Hello, it's your boy, the RATED R2K here. Welcome to the channel. I'm about to do a live reaction to Gmoney for Expose Alex full story. Now I heard everybody else's story, but I didn't hear Alex's story or do a live reaction on Alex's story. So that's what we're gonna do. And make sure y'all subscribe to these lovely people that's in the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe to them right there. You know, lovely people, real nice. But I'm about to get straight into it. Let me put my phone around because I don't want to hold my phone. I just don't want to hold it. I got my blunt. I got my cards. Awesome stuff, by the way. And yeah, let's get started.
Well, the video starts today. I just thought I would take this minute to talk to all of you personally.
Goliath. Nice couch, bro. Sweet.
Here we are. So today we have Alex's story, which you will see very shortly. But before you see her story, I want to talk to you about one or two things. Now, number one, a lot of people have been wondering, like, am I backing off from the whole, drama thing with Redneck Stickman? No. Just getting started. I do enjoy playing games.
You guys really called him Redneck Stickman. Oh man, that's classic. That's really fucking funny.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I can tell you now, and I'll say this from mine and Cozzy's behalf, that we are not going to stop going after him until he no longer exists. So, yeah, that puts that one under ease. Another one is the other day, or yesterday, sorry, when this little prick decides to go into Cozzy's chat, start talking about laws and shit, and threatens me and Cozzy with lawsuits. Now, I take that very seriously, because number one, all of his facts are wrong. Number two, he knows fuck all about the laws and lawsuits. So yeah. And number three, hey Greg, Gmoney, whatever the fuck you want to be called, paedophilia, child fiddler, the child nuditor. I think that's a good word. What do you think? I think that's pretty good. Anyway, you really have to get people to come in front with lawsuits and that. Why don't you, stop hiding behind people? Come out yourself. Face me. Or face Cozzy. Face both of us even. It started with us three. It's going to end with us three. We don't care who you get involved. You do realise it's not going to work, right? You do realise this. Because personally, by now, if I was in your shoes, I would think there's no way of getting out of it. Because you threw loads of people at us. And what's happened? They've literally came.
Alright. Before we get any more deep into this, he already had a chance. If you guys don't remember the last live stream I did, or the last live reaction, I mean, when Goliath, Cozzy, No Life, Gmoney, and some other guys in the chat, and Cozzy or Goliath, one of them told him, we'll end it, we'll stop all the fucking shit, as long as you apologize and be a man, admit that you're wrong. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to keep being childish and petty and, being the fucking, as you say, the stick man that he is, which is true. So yeah, he lost that chance.
To us. So I would suggest maybe rather rethinking your strategy or doing what I request and you fucking off. That is your choice.
Fucking commercials.
So just to get things perfectly clear with everybody, in terms of this whole drama thing, it's far from over. And I will not stop until I get revenge and remorse for all the girls and boys hurt by you, Gmoney. You. But apart from that, enjoy this story. Actually, it's pretty sad, really. It's pretty sickening. In this story, I'm very disappointed in Firewolf, really. He's a fucking twat! And then you got Gmoney. That's my phone. That's my fucking phone. Are you fucking kidding? Twat! Fucking twat! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we have Alex's story to tell, and yet again it's one of them ones where they're just pretty sad, actually, and it does kind of get to a lot of people's head again of what sort of person Gmoney is. So sit back, listen to the story, and let me know what you think. So, all this started when I went into his stream. I was a very active subscriber at the time. My partner at this point was Firewolf, and he somehow found out I was there in his stream. And one day he decided to put something stupid in the chat and told everyone I touched myself. And Gmoney, being Gmoney, decided to read it out loud, but blamed it all on Firewolf. After that, I needed time to think, since I no longer trusted anyone since Firewolf did that. But Gmoney would be constantly messaging me. All I wanted is some space, but instead all I got was constant messages for 2 days straight. And he even put it in his stream title, "We miss you, Alex," and that upset me even more. The third day of this, I was so depressed because Gmoney kept on bringing up what Firewolf did, and I couldn't take it no more, and I cut myself. The thing is, my dad was going through a lot at the time because my mum was in hospital. But him seeing me go through cutting made him think I wanted to kill myself. I went to the hospital and my cuts were deep. I needed stitches. And I thought Firewolf cared about me, but he didn't because he was too busy laughing in Gmoney's stream while I was in pain. When Evelyn came, she helped me loads, and I mean a lot. She stopped me from cutting many times. I had all this stress and Evelyn called out Gmoney for what he did. And all Gmoney did was call her fake, and his friend would keep on calling her a fart.
So just because Evelyn stuck up for Alex for what your dumbass did, Gmoney, you have to never call her fake. No. You're fake. For even messing with that girl like that. Like, she came to you for advice and you just flipped it around like it was a type of fucking game to you. So that don't fucking surprise me one bit about his ass, but that's still fucked up.
After 2 weeks, Gmoney got the girl Taylor, or Coz's ex as he may know her as. He did it to try and make me come back, but I didn't, and he called me fake. He also lied about apparent nudes I sent him. I sent nothing to him, but he told everyone just to make me look bad. So, okay, let's go through that and let's, because that isn't just aimed at Gmoney, that's also aimed at Firewolf, that one, and that is fucked up to such an extent it's unbelievable. Right. So all this started when I went to his stream. I was a very active sub at the time. That's normal. Obviously, if you're an active sub, you're going to be in his stream, right? My partner at this point was Firewolf, and he somehow found out I was there. Well, we know he does tend to stalk, but this is meant to be aimed at Gmoney, sorry. And one day he decided to put something stupid in the chat and told everyone I touched myself. Just saying. I mean, this story is meant to be aimed at Gmoney, but Firewolf, when you got a girlfriend, you don't say thing arsehole. And Gmoney being Gmoney decided to read it all out, but blamed it all on Firewolf. After that, I needed time to think. It seems I no longer trusted anyone since Firewolf did that, but Gmoney would be constantly messaging me. He deliberately knew she was upset by that and deliberately tried to target that and abuse that, basically. He read it out loud, but blamed it on Firewolf meant he was going to take full advantage of her being upset. Think about it. That's... wow, okay. And Gmoney would be constantly messaging me. Yeah. You see what I mean? That was his plan. That's... well. All I wanted is some space, but instead all I got was constant messages for 2 days straight. Multiple girls have said that. He just constantly messages and messages, asking questions and shit. And he even put it in his stream title, "We miss you, Alex," and that upset me even more. So yeah, he was properly thinking. He had some interesting thoughts in his mind what he wanted to do with Alex, didn't he? The third day, I was so depressed because Gmoney kept on bringing up what Firewolf did that I couldn't take it no more, and I cut myself. Yet again, there's another girl that actually harmed herself because of what Gmoney did.
And that's how we do it. Get ready for the next.
If this isn't a wake-up call to everyone, I think it needs to be now. Because if it was just one girl doing it, then fine. You know, some people do, some people don't. But when there's multiple girls saying very similar stories, and then they're actually harming themselves over it, he's getting into their head. All these girls are lovely, but he's deliberately targeting their head, messing with it. And it's giving them no option but to do things like this. Cutting themselves, because they can't handle it.
Hostile down. Bravo secure.
I really hope you and your parents are proud of you, Gmoney. I really hope you do. The thing is, my dad was going through a lot at the time because my mum was in hospital.
And that's the thing. I'm glad he brought that up. Because it makes you wonder, what kind of fucking parenting did you fucking have? Because you're just a fucked up person. That's some fucked up shit when you have a fucking girl cut herself because you turn situations around and make it as a fucking joke. Like, you're a fucked up person for that.
I'm sorry to hear that. Wow, that's a shit ton of stuff to go through in one go, isn't it? Fucking hell. But him seeing me go through cutting made him think I wanted to kill myself. That's not good. That must have been tough as hell. I went to hospital and my cuts were deep. I needed stitches and I thought Firewolf cared about me, but he didn't because he was too busy laughing in Gmoney's stream while I was in pain. So, that's aimed at Firewolf. So Firewolf, I mean, I asked you this question the other day. If you have a girlfriend and your girlfriend is injured or whatever, do you rather care about them and help them, or do you completely ignore them, don't give a fuck whatsoever, and laugh into on stream while your girlfriend's in pain? I think most of us know the answer, but clearly Firewolf is a bit of a loose cannon here, isn't he? So, okay, when Evelyn came, she helped me loads. Evelyn's a lovely girl as well, yes, she does help a lot of people. She stopped me from cutting many times, good on her. I had all this stress and Evelyn called out Gmoney for what he...
Evelyn, if you see this, thumbs up to you, thank you. And I think everyone should thank her for, like, helping her out because Gmoney made her do all this shit to herself all because he thought it was fucking funny and to entertain his fucking subs. So yeah. thank you, Evelyn, for doing that because we all know fucking Gmoney ass has no fucking balls at all to do anything like that. And G Gmoney, you're just a fucking asshole.
He did. Good on her as well. I mean, Gmoney deserves to be called out left, right, and centre for all the shit he's put people through. It's ridiculous. And all he did was call her fake. He calls everyone fake when they're right. It's like, instead of telling people to fuck off, he calls people fake. That's what he does, because he can't think of anything else to say. When he
And he don't know the definition of fake because if he did, he would know that he's fake too. He's the real definition of fake because real people don't do that.
knows he's wrong, he will say that. So every time he calls someone fake, it means you've got to him. Well done. And his friends will keep on calling him a fox. Yeah, that's because for some reason his friends decide to listen to him. Don't know why. Most of them have came obviously to our side now, so I'm happy about that. But the fact it's still going on with other people in the streams and shit is ridiculous, really. After 2 weeks, Gmoney got the girl Taylor, or Cos's ex, as you may know her as, bitch! Sorry. He did it to try and make me come back, but I didn't. And he called me fake. You see? Every time you get to him, he will call you fake. Because he's got nothing else to say. He can't say anything else. He also lied about the power nudes I sent him. I sent nothing to him, but he told everyone just to make me look bad. Good on you on that for not actually sending them anything, because a lot of people, well, from a lot of stories we've all heard, they have been, you know, all because they've been sending things to him and he's used it against them. But good on you for not sending anything like that to him. And of course he's going to say that. He ran out of ideas. When he calls you fake, he's out of ideas. If he has to lie about you sending pictures, then you know there's a problem. So, I said nothing to him. He told everyone just to make me look bad. He did not like it that you were leaving him completely. So he completely lost it, basically. And he wanted to try and do everything to try and get to you, to punish you, if you will. Didn't really work, did it? Because if you look at all the girls he's ever done this to, okay, like all the girls have done it to, who's better off at this very moment of time? All these girls have been traumatised at their age, okay? I mean, all the girls I've spoke to are what, 14, 15, 17, one was 21. So you've destroyed basically their teenage years. It's ridiculous. It's targeting them deliberately. But who's better off now? These girls have been brave enough to tell me these stories about them, like Alex, for example. And they're all doing so much better. Look at Gmoney. What's he got? Fuck all. He's got a girl to talk to in a chat party. That's when they're trying to use each other. Good relationship. But I appreciate you taking the time to tell me that story, Alex, and I am glad life is back on track for you. But it's bad how Gmoney has done this to so many girls. If it was one, two, about 8, that's a bit different. It's traumatising in most cases. But I hope you all did enjoy me telling this story, because it gives everyone an idea of, again, the sort of person he's like. But don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new, because we have got a lot more stories coming, so yeah. But I thank you all for watching, and thank you, Alex, for taking time to tell me your story. Stay strong, girl. You got this. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you all later. Peace.
Alright, and that was it. That was the Gmoney Forever Expose Alex Ford story. And Alex, I'm glad you're doing okay. And like I said, Shout out to Alex, shout out to Evelyn, shout out to Kazi, shout out to Goliath, you know, shout out to Amy, shout out to Secret Killer, shout out to Boss Gamer, shout out to Blue, shout out to Precious, you know, shout out to all of them. But wow, that was some fucked up shit. But make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe if you're new to my channel, and make sure you hit that bell. You know, that bell right there. And yeah, I'm gonna end it right here, upload it, and probably punching bag for a few hours, pretend it's Gmoney's face. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.